New York City is slowly reopening, but theaters remain closed, and performers don't know when they'll return to the stage. In the meantime, many of the country's top ballet dancers are perfecting their craft from home. Sarah Ewell-Weiss has some of their stories.
This is the first time in my life I ever took this amount of time away from a studio.
Dancers Christine Shevchenko and Calvin Royal III were gearing up for an intense spring season with American Ballet Theater.
It's one of our most demanding seasons out of the year.
But then the coronavirus put life as they knew it on hold.
When we came back to New York after our final tour in Orange County, California, after about 3-4 days of rehearsal is when they canceled everything and everybody went into quarantine.
A season of 64 performances, 8 shows a week, all taking place at the Metropolitan Opera House in New York City, canceled.
It's just been such a crazy time for all of us, especially given everything that's going on right now in the world with the Black Lives Matter movement, and just kind of trying to, stay uplifted and survive.
Where the show can't go on, the training must continue.
For our professional company, our ballet master, Carlos Lopez, started teaching class out of his living room right away.
For dancers at the top of their field, it's been a bit of a learning curve.
It's hard to discipline yourself when you're at home by yourself. There's been so many days where you just don't want to do anything and you're just at home and you don't really have to. But you know that you need to keep pushing yourself to stay in shape because it goes away so fast.
And then there's going from an ABT studio to a New York apartment where space can be in short supply.
I'm in 500 square feet of an apartment, so there's only so much that I can actually do at home.
But like people across the country facing a new reality, they're making it work.
After a while, you sort of get into the groove of things and you get used to it. And I found ways to rehearse at home and do class at home and conditioning and strengthening.
And now ABT will not be back for a fall season.
These are the unfortunate reality of the pandemic that we're all navigating.
Even with the curtains closed, dancers are looking on the bright side.
Right now on social media, there's so many wonderful classes and so many amazing dancers, principal dancers from all over the world. That are giving classes and giving talks and doing all these motivating things that never happened before.
And while it's not clear yet on the when, at some point, these dancers are confident the show must go on. Sarah Ewell-Weiss, CBS News, New York.